This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I love being here helping you with playing the guitar. In this video, I'm going to go over how we can insert bass note runs or bass note walks between the chord changes, specifically with the E, A, and B7 chords that we play in first position on the guitar. And this works especially well when we're using a strumming pattern like bass, down, up, alternate, bass, down, up, sort of like this. Bass, walk to A. We're going to be working on that sort of thing in this video. Super fun. This video accompanies lesson 14 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. In the book, we're starting on page 90 as I go over this technique. And then, of course, we're going to jam together on a chord progression using this technique. And when we jam together, we'll be jamming with that band. It'll be you, me, and the band. So we get it in real context. Super fun. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Now, when going from E to A, and you'll have this written out there with number 5 on page 90. And we actually did E and A7 in the last video, and it works the exact same way. So when we're going from E to A, what we're going to do is, as we're on that E chord and A is coming in the next measure, then we're going to take and play the first half of our strumming pattern, and then on beats 3 and 4 we're going to add 2 notes that walk us up to A in this case. Or in any context, we're going to play whatever chord we're on, play that first half of the strumming pattern, and then on beats 3 and 4 we're going to insert 2 notes that walk us up to the next chord happening in the next measure. So when we go from E to A, we're going to have bass, down, up, and then we're going to go 2, 4 on that 6th string up to the A, as is written with number 5 there on page 90. E, up to A, just like that. E, up to A. Now, when we're going from A to E, we're going to go in reverse, which you'll see written there with number 2, but it's A, and then 4, 2, open on that low 6th string, that low E string. So A, back to E. A, back to E. And if you saw the last video, this one's going to be familiar to you. Now, if we give each one of those chords, E and A, 2 measures, we can get back and forth, give a whole measure of the strumming pattern, and then do what we were just doing on that next measure. So we'd have E, and then walk to the A, back to E, up to A, back to E. You can do that sort of thing as much as you need to at as many different tempos as you're up for doing it. Nice and slow. Builds control. You can also do it fast. Like that. So that's how we go from E to A. Let's look between E and B7. This one is completely new to us. So with E to B7, it's number 3 there on page 90. We're actually going to, with this one, the one that's written there, skip to the 4th string and index finger, come down to the 4th fret on the 5th string, and then we're to the B7. So we have E, so E, and of course, if we're going to go from B7 to E, it's actually the same as going from A to E, which is nice. So that's number 6 there on page 90. So we just come back and do that. 4, 2, open. So we go E to the B7, back to E, to the B7, do it faster, we'd have E to the B7, that down, we're pretty much ready to jam together on our chord progression. The only thing that's going to happen in our chord progression that we haven't practiced yet is there is a spot where we're going to go from A to B7. I'm going from A to B7. You can just use that same walk that we did to go from E to B7. So A, and then you can come to the B7 in the same way, and we'll be going back to E. So one more time, A, and then walk the same way to B7 as you would, from E to A, and then we're back to E. So that's how it's going to work, just like that. We can go ahead and play this chord progression. With this one, we're going to play number 10, which is found on page 94. The only difference between what we're going to do and how it's written is we'll give each one of the chords 2 measures. So we can do it the same way we've just been playing it. As written, it has 1 chord per measure, but we're going to do two measures of each one of those chords, and we'll play right through that chord progression using this. It's going to be super fun. It's going to happen at 2 different tempos. First a slower tempo and then a faster tempo. So you can start it at that slower tempo and then work up to the faster tempo. It's going to be great. Let's go ahead and play it. Okay, fantastic. I hope you're having fun with this. In the next video, we're going to take a look at D, G, and A7, which will be great. Take care, and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.